Welcome back to Crusader Kings 2 Game of Thrones mod. I am Paradoxos, and we are back with the Sir Duncan the Tall series. And last time we left off, pretty much, numbered at 0 because it was really explaining what we were going to do with Duncan. And I got a couple people that asked me if I was either using the more Bloodlines sub-mod or if I could have or whatever. I've been asked this before in other series. In the past, I've used it. I don't know, maybe I did something wrong or whatever. I ended up getting a new computer, the whole new rig. So, like, everything is so much better, smoother, and faster. And before, I just never had the sub mod to work for me. I don't know, but maybe, it was not the right one for that Game of Thrones mod. Whatever the case may be, it didn't work for me. So, since I had a lot of people ask me about it, and it does give Duncan a bloodline, I went back and I pretty much just, since that last episode, nothing really happened but explaining what was going to happen. We had a couple months go by, but nothing really happened. So what I did is I just played up till we were in the 7th month. Now, the reason I stopped at the 5th month is because we had the event fire for another Blackfire Rebellion. So I just stopped it here. Nothing happened. Dunk had a couple, it actually worked out a little better in the stewardship department. Like, I think he had like 0 stewardship when I did the first one. We ended up getting duelist. I think that's the same. I think we got unyielding too, but everything else that's pretty much the same. We married the same woman, Rhaenys Blackfire. I like the more Bloodline sub-mod, but it's a little too overboard with some of them. Like, it seems like every house has a bloodline. Some are just, made because they can be made. And I'm not really too much of a fan of that. I do like that it has Dunk with his bloodline. Now, he was so young, we probably could have ended up making our own. But something happens, it'd be pretty cool to at least have one. He also has his cool Shield of Sir Duncan the Tall, gives you a little bit more personal combat ability, which is pretty good. Pretty cool. But yeah, so like I said, nothing really happened. We're still doing the same thing. We are trying to get a claim on Dosk, however the hell you say that word. It sucks because the Rowan dude made the High Lordship of our area, because he really, it was not created at first. So he ended up making it since we were all under him already. So hopefully something will happen if we get enough land in this one to where either the Lord Paramount will tell him he has to give it up, or people will join a faction for him to give up one of his titles. Because usually if you have 2 High Lordships in a kingdom, they get kind of pissy. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, it's like I said, it does add a little more to Duncan. Now, I don't know if I said this before, if something happens to Duncan before he has any kids, we're going to pretty much do the same thing that Osgrey did for us as him not having any living heirs. He literally gave us Standfast. What we're going to do is, if that doesn't happen where he doesn't have kids, we will do the same thing with our ward and friend Aegon. We will hand over Standfast to him. More than likely we should have kids, so we shouldn't have to worry about it. But let's just go ahead and get into it. Let me make sure everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing. We actually got a better maester too, which was pretty good. I still have like the regular people in our council. I think the only people that actually are like named are this dude here, and I think our master at arms. Yeah, is a Crab, Sir Clarence Crab. He also has his own bloodline like everybody else. So let's go ahead and see what happens here. Now, I hope, I've had this happen in the past where like every living every living Blackfire friggin' goes to war at once, and I hope this doesn't happen. The only thing I hate about this event, like, we're married to a Blackfire, but we also are loyal to the Targaryens as a whole. So I wish there was a third option where you're just like, yeah, let them fight it out. But we're gonna pick, long live the true dragon. So like, whoever comes out on top should be considered the true dragon. Now, that doesn't say that we're not loyal to Targaryen. It's just saying fight it out on the battlefield. So we'll go ahead and pick up from here. Blackfire Rebellion, House Blackfire, was founded by Daemon Blackfire after he was legitimized by his dying father and granted the sword Blackfire. In 196 AC, Daemon and his allies revolted against Daeron Targaryen, using the old rumor that Daeron was a bastard, and that the gift of the ancestral weapon Blackfire proved that Aegon wanted Daemon to succeed him. Ultimately, the Blackfire Rebellion failed in the Battle of Redgrass Field, with Daemon slain by Brynden Bloodraven. Daemon's remaining kin fled to the Free Cities with his principal supporter, Aegor Bittersteel. There, Aegor created his own sellsword company, the Golden Company. The Golden Company, led by Aegor Bittersteel, have now landed in Westeros, flying the banners of House Blackfire. They seek to claim the Iron Throne for House Blackfire. Now, let's see how many men he actually has. Usually they're like really low. Alright, so it's the one, it's pretty cool because this is the one that, in the Duncan Egg Tales, it actually goes to the tourney, to try to win Butterwell. Butterwell puts up the dragon egg as a prize. And the way it seems is that, like, the tourney's set up for Daemon, not the first Daemon, but his son Daemon, to win the tourney and get the dragon egg. Now, he doesn't have it. He has a loot. I don't know what he can do with that right now. But, at least kind of goes down the same path. He did get caught by Bloodraven before anything could happen. So, at least this one, he's got a little bit of an advantage. So, yeah, let's go ahead and, get in this. We're just, but, you know, long live the true dragon. Whoever that may be. I don't think we have any other skilled fighters, no. We don't really need too many bodyguards. We don't even have any vassals or anything. So, like, right now, there's nothing that could really happen to us. Let's check. Is there any factions we can start? We don't really care about him, but overthrow the monarchy of North March. Yeah, that's stupid. Yeah, we'll just stay out for now. We really don't care for him that much, or not like him. We are a commander, so hopefully we don't get put into anything crazy. Now, let's get in first special interest to everyone. I forgot all about doing that. All the Lord Paramounts, at least. Now, the thing is that the Iron Throne is at war with the Iron Islands. Everybody that's helping is helping him with that. So now, because of the war against the Blackfires, nobody's in that war. Now, they'll be hostile towards the Blackfires, but they're not, like, actually in that war. So, the Stormlands weren't helping with the Iron Islands, and they decided to back the Blackfires, which this could help them a lot. Now, the Iron Throne himself, Ares, only has 22,000 men. So, we'll see how that goes. And for some reason, I don't know what happened with this, Prince Rhaegal of Dragonstone is like a Lord Paramount. So, I don't know if Ares did that or what. So now, like, Dragonstone is considered a Lord Paramount. So, we'll see what happens with that. Sometimes the Blackfires try to actually go for Dragonstone, instead of going for, like, the Iron Throne. Because usually they all have claims on all these anyways. So, we'll see what happens with them. I'm trying to think, could we can't outright join against the Ironborn. Lord Paramount Baron of the North has inherited the castle Drunkard's Tower. What? From Brandon Mormont. Why? Is he, why did he have Drunkard's Tower? I don't know what happened. Who's his mom? His mom? No. I thought his mom maybe was a Stark or something. Alright, let me see. We didn't get these guys, did we? We need to get the West. And then, I think, we get the Reach. No, let's get the Reach. And then Dorne. What's up with Planky Town? Is he at war with them? They're just on their own, I guess. Alright. Oh, yeah, let's put, Rowan, too, just because he's our Liege Lord. Hold on, let's see. Is there anything we can really do? No. We could go Independence, but I don't think we can right now. Due to the fact that sub-vassals cannot declare depend. Yeah, that's right. We're actually not under the Lord Paramount. If we depose him, what happens to him? So, decides whether to depose Lord John in favor of Garth. Yeah, that's stupid. I don't want to depose him to put his little kid up. I just want the damn high lordship that we're under. It's kind of stupid. I mean, I guess he has the, he has the ability to make it, then whatever. A lot of times their factions will start because of that. There's people everywhere. Hold on a second. They're just raiding. They are actually losing right now. Let me check how these wars are going. Alright, so these are pending. So you got the Stormlands and Silver Hill of the Westerlands are helping. So he might get lucky here because they're so focused on the Iron Islands. I think they have a lot of troops over here. There's almost 9 grand there. There's 2,400 there. There's some Westerland troops. There's not many. The Reach has an absurd amount of men. I don't know how this happened. He has 86,000 troops. It doesn't even make sense. Like, I know the Reach can usually muster the most amount of men out of probably all the Lord Paramounts, but that's fucking insane. 80-something thousand. Like, he literally can just take over Westeros whenever he felt like it. Like, he literally... The neighboring Paramounts probably don't have enough to even match him, which is absurd. Sir, since I've arrived in Standfast, there has never been a shortage of soldiers reinforcing the troops stationed there. Under our guidance, they believe fame and fortune awaits them. Now, let me see what the laws are for wars, because, let's see. Powers of the nobility and the monarch are precarious bounds. Vassals no longer wage private wars within the realm. What? Can no longer. Man, ain't that about a bitch. Too bad we're not higher up, man. We can try to get him to change this. Fuck, that sucks. We can wait. He probably, if he tells us to stop, I'm pretty sure he can lock us up because of it. That really sucks with trying to get these around us. Let me see, how many men are people in their family? 5. I know Weber has a bunch. We should have done is married her. And then we could have inherited Colmote. Or our kid could. That would have probably been the best thing, because she's pregnant now. Oh, God. See, a lot of this series right now in the beginning is going to be a lot of waiting around and watching what's going on in Westeros. Serve some time now, been employ a Lord Oliver. Now seek a better station. Sir Glendon Flowers, you are of House Ball. Refusing marriage. You're only 15. When do you turn 16? Another year. He's only 10 gold. I'll take him in. He might turn out pretty good. He's got martial education. So let's find somebody for him that's better. I think we can go under our Master at Arms. Clarence Crab. He's only a skilled commander. We want to try to get him brilliant. Who's the next best thing? Probably this Valeman here. He's not the best of fighters, but I don't care about ambition. Envious, zealous, authoritative. We're good. It's just we're dutiful commander. We're not really the best. Yeah, he's probably gonna be the best one to give him to. So we'll give him to him for now. He's already a skilled fighter, which is good. Actually, can we make him a bodyguard already? I don't think so. It's because he's a kid. Yeah. As soon as he turns 16, we'll make him one of our bodyguards. Maybe use him as a oh, hold on, who's this? That's the Iron Islands. It's throwing me off because it looks like a goddamn Targaryen sigil. When did they change this shit? Is this part of the sub mod? I do like the Tyrell's thing though. It's pretty neat. So he took a loot. Was this? The original owner is Rance Pure Voice. Who the hell is that? Oh well. I don't think. Oh, alright, they beat him. That's good. They must have just squeaked that one out. Now, King Daemon's winning right now. We'll see who joins him if anybody else does. That'd be crazy if the Reach did, but I doubt it. The Iron Throne is usurped to the kingdom of the Iron Islands from Lord Dagon. Oh, that's not good. Lord Lauren the Bard. Oh yeah, I seen that we can actually hire a bard. Like, I don't know what the point of it is. Let's see what it does. Having a court bard is a mark of distinction and refinement. By hiring one, your prestige and reputation will grow. However, you must decide what type of bard you want to employ and how much you want to spend to hire them. So just send the guards to the tavern and bring back the first drunk. Alright, so we can give 60 gold for somebody. Send men to the ends of the earth. Why not? We're not doing anything else. Weeks later, after dispatching men to the furthest ends of the kingdoms and even across the narrow sea, your steward informs you that they have found a talented minstrel, known far and wide, a true legend with a voice like a songbird. The bard is introduced to you and agrees to serve you the foreseeable future. So we got a guy named Oswell. Let's see this old Oswell. Whoa. He's pretty good. Intrigue and diplomacy. He's ambitious though. I don't care for that too much. So you have a loot too. Everybody has loot. Goddamn. Everybody has loot. Alright, so I could actually, his name's Oswald the Nightingale. So he's like a backup for Just Shear, or he could be Spy Master, so at least he's worth his weight in gold, I would say. Alright, Silverhill sieging down Byford. Hopefully these other people don't join in. I'm gonna see what happens. Sir, news from the Red Keep, a trial by combat. Lord Dagon Greyjoy demanded a trial by combat from his captor, King Aegon Targaryen, but was slain at the hands of his opponent, Sir Roland Craycall. He's a badass. Look at that, formidable fighter, marshal of 30, giant. What a beast. Good God, 180 personal combat skill. That's absurd. Kingsguard armor in this is fucking badass though, I gotta say that. It gives you a lot of buffs for heavy foot troops, morale damage, heavy cav, personal combat skill plus 15, that's awesome. Alright, we're not a teenager anymore, so why do we still have the teenager debuff? Take it away, take it away, I'm 20. I've earned my right. Oh wow, the Stormlands came in crushing shit. I don't know why this war score's so bad though. They lost control of Aramont Craig. Hold on, what? That's against, yeah, I'm thinking that we're on this side. They had a good battle for 35 points. So, pretty much all they can do is battle. Now, whoa, what happened? Rhaegal died. Poor physique. So Prince Aelor, who is 11 years old, is taking over. Now, I want to try to betroth Aegon to his actual, who he's betrothed to in the history. But I don't think they'll do it. Yeah, he prefers matrilineal marriage, desires a better non-aggressional pact. See, he's looking at it as it's us instead of his dad Maekar, which is a point that kind of sucks, but I guess we can, I don't even think I can betroth him to his own kin, because they look at it as it's us doing it, so they're not getting anything out of it. Denora, she's the heir, so they're definitely not. I mean, you could do matrilineal, it wouldn't matter. I mean, with them at least, the Blackwoods wouldn't do it. Yeah, so let me see the younger one. Is this the younger one? Yeah. Yeah, see, they won't even do matrilineal. What about his own kin? He got Dela, Ray Targaryen. I don't know why they would do matrilineal. It's all about the non-aggression pack is what they're looking at, which kind of sucks, but I mean, what can you do? Alright, so let's see what he's pretty good martial. Can we force train him again? He didn't improve, so we can do it again in like a year. So I don't know if I'm thinking about putting him as martial or diplomacy, because he's got just, he's got kind, stubborn, really doesn't do anything for you. He's a poor fighter right now. He's a squire. I'm kind of thinking I want to put him towards martial because he's going to be, you know, pretty much with us for the most part. Yeah, let's just do it. Alright, so we're going to stay his guardian for now, and then when it gets closer to 16, I've done it to where I've gotten it to like 15, and then, hold on, what is this? We can claim Dragonstone in our wife's name. Wow, she's pregnant. It took a while. Well, I guess not that long. She has claims on everything. And some of these actually will be inherited. Not that I'm thinking about doing anything with them right now. But there's always options. Just put it that way. Alright, so is there any more wars pop? At least not all the Blackfires have tried to go to war. He's got something going on here. Mirror slave raid on Dragonstone. Alright. This pregnancy has made my wife Rhaenys much more talkative and cheerful than usual. She never misses a chance to chat with anybody within earshot. Unfortunately, most scholars agree that a pregnant woman should spend as much time as possible resting in a dark room to avoid giving birth to a sickly child. She should rest. You do as I tell you, scallywag. The dark rest must be may be good for my future child's health, but it is proving to be detrimental to my wife's mental stability. She is finding it harder to sleep at night and has become twitchy and impossible to deal with. What the fuck is twitchy? Alright, as long as my kid's healthy, she can be twitchy all she wants. This war is not... the reach came in, it's over now. It's at 81%. Jeez, 52% battle score. I think the battle score gets higher when somebody's invading you at a host and doesn't have land. Because like the only thing you can base your war score off of. That's what it seems anyways. I know like the bigger battles usually will give you a higher war score. Why is the Vales thing like this? It's part Lannister and part Aaron. Is his mom? Yeah. What the hell? I guess he thinks he's, you know, he doesn't want to let go of one or the other. Oh, I do have to do the house words. I have looked at people's suggestions in the first episode, or episode 0. So after this one, I will select one of them and shout you out, whoever it was. You still can leave suggestions in this one if you want. I'll look through all of them. So yeah, like I said, anybody wants to try to set the house words for us, be my guest. Alright, I want the job. I want it bad. There's no way Lord John will give it to me just because I want to become a counselor. I need to work hard to get it. So, first step, make friends with a counselor. So, this is the Master of Arms of Golden Grove. So, let's try to befriend him, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what he really does. Mare Martell. What is up with everybody getting a loot? Can I just say, hey, I want a loot? Is there like a loot store somewhere? Where's the loot store? It occurred to me that my wife is feeling somewhat gloomy as of late. The burden of her unborn child has surely caused some moral unbalance that is affecting her mood. Fuck her mood. What is this for? Selfish? Selfish gives you more stewardship, but I guess charitable will be good. We don't have really much of a good chance of getting it, but... as long as the kid's healthy, she can be all she wants to be. At first, I only wanted Lord Robin to teach me more about his work as a counselor, because I inspired to gain that position. But as we talked and got to know each other, I realized we became friends. Oh, we got an extra marshal. I don't know what being friends is gonna do for my ambition. I think start. Is there a plot we can do? To become, yeah, replace Robin Risling as Master of Arms. What's the chances here, Chief? Alright, so we got Rowan Weber. A lot of people like us because we're honorable, but they don't really want to help us. She's the only one, and we'd have to pay her. So, I don't really see anything coming of this. We demand it. We have to have at least 2 plotters. And I think it goes by your percentage. What happens is in the top 3 most powerful vassals of Lord John the Con. That's definitely not us. I don't know. We're not probably too deep, but the thing is, we won't be. Oh yeah. I'm thinking of Lord Paramount. So we have to be somewhere around. Where the hell is he at? There he is. We are actually at the top. I don't know. I guess we leave it. Let's see what happens. I got 90 gold. So how much do I have to pay for rowing? 27. I guess. And he's our friend, so hopefully he doesn't get too pissy if he finds out. Even Black for oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, you tried. The best you can do. Nobody else is trying anything, it seems. So, they got more chances. We'll see what happens. Blood Raven's probably going to torture him. Have little ravens pecking at his balls. Let's see, how are you doing? He's a craven. Incestuous adulterer. Oh, he had a kid. Albar Stone with Shiera Seastar. She's actually married. Huh. Every time I play and she's in it, like, she either marries Brendan or she just doesn't do anything. Well, we'll see. Dear Sir Duncan the Tall, I hereby invite you to a grand feast in Golden Grove. Your presence at the feast would be greatly appreciated. I look forward to your attendance. I hope this isn't a setup for him to try to arrest me. He doesn't have anything against me, so hopefully not. Alright, we'll travel. Lord Paramount Davos or Stormlands declare war. Yeah, he probably tried to take his shit. Dude, you got 4,000 men. You might as well just hand yourself over. You ain't got no gold. You're screwed. And Ares really isn't, like, not liked by the people, I don't think. Let's see. So does he still have the Iron Arms? Yeah. I don't know who he's gonna give that to. We have a daughter who is a giant, which I guess is good. Should we put her? Yeah, we're gonna make her a little fighter, just in case we don't have any more kids. Which I don't see that not happening. We need to have some kind of war. Ella Tall. you're hella tall. We're gonna put hella tall. You hella tall, girl. Hey, look at that girl. She hella tall. We have arrived in Golden Grove, where Lord John has greeted us warmly to his feast. Bread, salt, and Richmond Red have been served as a guest rite, and the most delicious aromas are coming from the kitchen. Ooh. Lenora Lannister is dead. Willis Rain. Is that old? Hold on. How long ago was this? 8213. Oh no. He was just killed. So what's up with the Rains? Do they still have Castamere and shit? Yeah, alright. Let's see how many bloodlines they have. They have the sword? Nope. Dude, I think the drums by now should have it. Or not. Is it the drum? Yeah. There it is. Red Rain. That's another series I like doing. I've done it before on my old channel that I had where we played as the Rains and take over the Westerlands from the Toothless Lion, Tywin's dad. I can't remember his damn name. Is it Titos? Something. I can't remember. The feasting has begun, and the endless courses Lord John ordered are impressing the guests. The pinnacle of this is an enormous pie surmounted with smaller pies, forming a crown. The crust of the large pies are silvered all around and gilt at the top. Each pie contains a whole roe deer, a gosling, 3 capons, 6 chickens, 10 pigeons, 1 young rabbit, and no doubt to serve as seasoning or stuffing, a minced loin of veal, 2 pounds of fat, and 26 hard-boiled eggs covered with saffron and flavored with cloves. Ooh, this is vaguely ridiculous. Kinda is. The big waste of food. We're in a friggin' quarantine. You can be wasting all that food. Alright, Lord John's feast is over. It's time to begin the long way home. After the food, the entertainment, and the warmth, the real world suddenly feels cold and hostile. Dude, get a grip. You could have coronavirus. The Lords of the Iron Throne have approved institution of limited realm authority. Ooh. So does this help with us, or no? Damn you. We need limited. Or low. Yeah, limited. We do not need that other bullshit. Ooh. Be collected ample tax revenue and stand fast and money should reach you together. This letter, nice. 13 gold. That's the worst thing about being these tiny lords. You like don't get any money when things like that happen. Hopefully we have a strong giant boy. I'm surprised they didn't make Duncan strong on top of giant. I know sometimes you get an event for being a giant, and it makes you a goddamn frail little weenie. My liege Lord Paramount Leo Tyrell tried to have Lord Wendell Willem of Smallwood arrested, but failed to apprehend him. Lord Wendell saw the futility in rebellion, however, and has traveled to Highgarden to seek justice in person. Let's check the justice that's going on over here. Is anybody helping Stormlands? Not a damn soul. Yeah, you're done. You're probably gonna have the Stormlands taken from you too. I don't know what he's gonna do with the Iron Islands. He has to get. Ooh, he's severely injured. Uh-oh. I like the little badge of the king thing. Hold on. So what happened to Bloodraven? Is he dead? No. Where the fuck is he? Where the hell are you, dude? There he is. Oh, Hand of the King. Why doesn't he have the badge? He has one, but then Ares has one. So I hate when they have like multiple artifacts like that that are supposed to be, you know, a singular thing. I wish we had this book. This is like one of my books I go looking for because it gives you a plus 10% fabrication speed, which is lovely. Right now our guy has what's he have? 19.38, which isn't bad at all. Baron Stark is known as the Peculiar because he's gay. You're so peculiar. He has a Hand of the King badge too. What is it? Everybody have them? You can just order them up like loots? Oh my god. Arlan of Coldwater Burn, Peasant Revolt against the Vale. He is. Oh my god. I don't even know why they do these. This is like a waste of time. Lord John the Careless to declare war against tyranny of Lord Paramount Baron the Peculiar. Alright, so we're gonna end this here because it's about 30 minutes now already. Yeah, the Stormlands are toast. Or at least King Davos is toast. He won't be king for long. There's a slave raid on Rain House. But other than that, nothing really going on. I'm pretty sure that the one of the Blackfires will rebel again. So until then, we'll see what happens. Like I said, check me out on Twitch. I try to at least stream every other day. I'm gonna try to start doing it every day. I've been putting in more into that. If you have a Twitch account and you watch Twitch, come check me out. Please give me a follow. I'm trying to get to affiliated stage. I just need, I think, like 27 more followers. So if you could please do that, I'd appreciate it at twitch.tv/paradoxostv. Until next time, I'll see you then. Later.